seconds of single leg donkey kick. Press start to begin. Left side. Press through the heel to kick.
Baby, you know I've been trying lately. Even if you disagree, seems I'm always at a crossroads. If only you could tell me which way to go.
Start.
Cause you fold when I bend. Now I'm almost at my end. I don't know
10 seconds
what to
left.
do to see your point of view.
Last time.
You don't have to
Nice job.
pretend.
Press the
I
hit
can
finish.
always try again. I just wanna learn all of you.
Oh, I did my makeup, but not my hair. Okay, I'm back. You guys may recall over a year ago, I started doing workouts with an app called Copilot, and they are back to sponsor this video. Copilot is an app that focuses on building consistency in your habits. It's not about transformations. The things that make Copilot really different from other health coaching apps is that there's a real individual person giving you personal support and guidance. They focus on consistency and quality of life changes, so there's no mention of before, after transformations. And their app is built around the belief that the small, feasible routines that you can do today are the ones that will actually lead to long-term changes. It's the best way to start and stick to a fitness goal. I have never been more consistent with anything fitness related. Past Wendy has never stuck to something fitness related for a year. And their own stat is that over 75% of Copilot clients continue to work out after 100 days, which means Copilot clients are 9 times more successful at sticking to their goals. In terms of fitness goals, over a year ago, I was matched with Darian, and we talked about how I would love to feel strong and energetic around having a newborn instead of exhausted all the time. Marla was also born in like at least the 90th percentile, and it truly felt like I needed to put in the work to keep up with her physically in terms of picking her up, holding her all day. So we made a plan around that. We adjusted it as needed. It was so nice to have an actual coach expert to adjust my workouts to my needs, to go into every workout with the confidence that it would be at a difficulty level that suited me, with equipment that I already had at home, and oriented towards goals that I had set. These are 3 things that I didn't really know I was always achieving in my old system, which was just like look up some random YouTube video and start sweating. There was a brief period around spring, summer this year where Marla started crawling, and I just did not have time to work out, but I basically considered chasing her around my cardio. Since getting back on Copilot, I find myself relishing the moments where I'm way stronger than before. I'm like hoisting Marla out of the stroller, picking up groceries, balancing all these things, and opening the back door. I was never this strong before. Super quick tour. Every week, the plan that you've set out with your personal coach will be put into the app. Clicking on a workout shows you the equipment you need so you can gather them before you start. Every workout comes with a little video. I have also DM'd my coach before to ask her about the details with form, and on top of that, all the data from your Apple Watch is being synced and sent to your trainer. Based on the movement, her voice will correct my form if I'm overextending, if I'm going too fast. And then you can also scroll through the data to see what muscle groups you worked, the relative heart rate throughout the workout, which parts had you stressing. Back when I first started with Copilot, I had a lot of wrist pain, which is pretty common for being a brand new parent and suddenly having to do a lot of diaper changes and lifting of a baby. So we focused on workouts that were easy on my wrists. Recently, I've noticed sometimes when I'm doing kneeling workouts with weights, the strain is like a little too much on my knees. So I mentioned that to Darian, and she adjusted the workout so it wasn't so much knee pressure, but I was still getting the same muscle groups worked out. Again, all of these things personalized to your needs and just not something that you can get as easily if you're self-serving your workout program. If you wanted to switch up your fitness journey, I highly recommend Copilot. You can click the link in the description to get 14 days for free with your own expert fitness and health coach. Thanks Copilot for sponsoring my fitness journey. Our daycare has this app that sends us photos and videos of Marla doing different developmental things throughout the day. This is the only notification that I stop, drop, and roll for nowadays. Big step. Good job. Let's go. Marla, sit for shoes. One boot. Wow, yes, it's taking a video.
Water.
Want water?
Okay.
Okay, should we cook? Put on our apron and get started?
Nana.
Nana after dinner, remember? Oh, can you be patient? Can you wait? Do you want me to give you some rice? Rice? Okay, Mommy can start you off with some rice. Oh, someone's at the door! Come down and see.
She.
Hello! If you guys recall from my blanket jacket video, I had a goal of taking the leftover material and making a tiny coat for Marla. I've made it a goal to get it done this year, and so today I cut out some little patterns, the back of the jacket, the tiny little front, and it's always so small it hurts my brain, and a little sleeve. I used one of her winter coats as a model, but it has a hood which sometimes impacts the neck hole shape. So then I also grabbed this little cardigan that my mom made for her. Every time Marla wears this cardigan, a friend of mine will ask if my mom will knit them one too. So cute. The neckline at the back of this was way higher than on the hooded jacket, so I kind of just like massaged and found a point in between. I guess I'm gonna cut out the material and actually do it. Trying to do that smart thing again where I'm using the already finished edge as the front closure. Where's my little yoke? A tiny little yoke, a back piece that is a little bit wider than the yoke, so then I can once again put a cute little dart in the back. Oop, and 2 sleeves. This is the fun part about making clothes for Marla, is that when I hold the items up to the camera, the entire thing can fit inside the shot. This is Marla's whole arm. If you watched the blanket jacket video, you know the drill. Step 1, make a vest. I've been trying out a different pincushion. She's magnetic.
It looks very proper though, in a really cute way.
Hey, sweetie.
Honk shoe.
Look up.
So interesting because when
Thank you.
Well, interesting.
yeah, we really slide.
I'm gonna keep working on it, okay? You wanna say goodbye, Dad? Good night. Can you say mwah? Can you say love you? Can you say miss you? Woke up not really feeling the best today. For at least a month, I've been fighting whatever Marla has from daycare, and like Marla's been fighting it too. We're just kind of like low-key sick all the time. But also, I think a lot of Canadians can relate, or anyone who lives somewhere where they do daylight savings. It's like 5 p.m. and pitch black, and that's your life now. And so, I think I'm gonna go for a walk. put so many chili flakes in this thing. I recorded my walk on my Apple Watch, and so opening up the Copilot app, it auto syncs and asks if I would like to import the activities. Woohoo! The walking goal is pretty reasonable because I go for a walk every day when I drop off and pick up Marla.
Up first is 30 seconds of body weight squat. Press start to begin. Right side, start. Nice job. Press submit to finish.
Somehow this became a self-care day. I made an appointment earlier this week for nails today, so let's go do that. This makes me feel like I'm getting better at taking care of myself. Thanks, Past Wendy. The fit test on Marla showed me a couple of things, though it was very hard to get her to just like stand straight in a neutral position. Back yoke with this little dart. As cute as it is, I actually found this dart looked way too long on her. Didn't seem to hit the right spot, so I'm going to re-stitch this dart. Maybe go for like a semicircle to be cute. I was wondering if I should put a little elastic band to gather at the cuff, but looking at it on Marla, it actually looked pretty cute sitting straight like this. So now I just have to figure out the way that I want to finish this cuff instead of cinching it. The timing is just about perfect because she's growing out of her current coat. So this will take her through the latter half of winter. I didn't have to do this for my jacket, but for Marla, I wanted to make some bias tape. I didn't know what to expect separating the batting and lining from the print side of the fabric, but it's like sewn together by heat? What is this technique? It's leaving tiny holes, but I honestly think once the bias tape is all folded over, they won't be noticeable anymore. But yeah, I thought this was gonna be some sort of seam ripping nightmare, and instead I'm just like literally ripping it apart. Feels wrong, but I'm doing it. Like, look at this. I wonder what the tool that does this looks like. Cuffs are finished. Neck hole is finished. I did trim it down a bit because I remembered back when I put it on Marla, it felt like it was coming up too high on the neck. Did a blanket stitch and a blind hem on the bottom. Nice and simple. Ooh, I do like my little that's how the back turned out. I'm gonna go get Marla from daycare and let's see it on her.
Baby shark.
A, B, C, D.
Yogurt. Shark.
Do you want to come see?
Marla, look in the mirror. Go see.
Can you show me a spin?
Aw, yeah. Skinnamarink doo.
I love you.
Skinnamarink dinky dink. I love you,
Honey.
honey. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5.
6.
Don't forget to check my Copilot link in the description to get 14 days for free with your own expert fitness and health coach. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.